Hello, I'm back finally. Still sick, but back. Uh, Apologize in advance for coughing and sniffles. But I'm here to entertain to the best of my ability. What is this wire connected to? This is my... Yeah, that'd be bad to unplug. If you came to watch me die, you're also welcome. Let's get the ball rolling. Hopefully I remember how to do this. And hopefully my mic's been on. I hope everyone's been well. My voice is gonna randomly drop in volume. Fair warning. I apologize for this delay. I'll wait for the game to boot up. So I booted up after I meant before. It breaks. As much as I love Dogma, it and OBS don't agree with each other. Alrighty, I hear the game music, so it should be, ready to go. Yep, all set. Alright, back to Dragon's Dogma 2. Ow. So last time, if you've missed the past... I think it was the last time I streamed it. We fought the dragon. He kind of hinted that there's more to it, like the original game. Spoilers. And, now we're off script, and our Pathfinder friend is upsetting spaghetti with us. So the world's ending. And that's where I left off on my stream. Yep, this is the end of the world, just how I always envisioned it. So onward and upward, we have to get... Knock something over. That's fine. We need to get over to here. Well, I like to collect fairy stones and stuff, so we're going to take... We're gonna walk the way there. Turn my lantern on because the pawns... That actually legit scared me. Yeah, but I don't have holy attacks. Unlike Mystic Knight, I don't have elements, I just do magic damage. Okay. I suspected the animation to occur from that, but oh well. Oh, cool, Lich. I also swapped back to Mystic Spearhand. Because the, bullshit shield is gonna be my best friend.
Earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with everything.
So, part of the reason I say it's gonna help, which I believe I explained last time, is, so time is effectively stopped. There's no more day-night cycle, but if we rest, we technically start a countdown, and I think we get 10 rests before we're kind of forced to get into the game.
The cursed spell. Given the chance, summon forth an army of spirits.
And with that, we want to explore this as much as possible.
I shall lead the charge.
So we need to make use of our wake stones, all heal elixirs, and everything to make sure we rest as little as possible.
These beings are only truly defeated when their souls are smashed beyond repair. Words of the God save our best will do. Poison or secure all due haste.
Dead.
I shall heal you at once. Also,
Please go down. Okay, you're dead. I believe all its summoned allies go to. Yep. Fairy stone. Okay, you must not have been part of the Lich's army. But you get, oh, never mind. But yeah, this is kind of my favorite part of the game, despite the limited time you have in it.
But you always pursue your current vocation in your service to the Arisen.
Thank you for getting it. It's also the part of the game where you get the best weapons and armor. Which I'm currently wearing for Mystic Spearhand minus the hat. Just because I don't like how the hat looks.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Also, my advice,
Smashing success.
which I think I said in my last one, if you play Thief or have a Pawn Thief, buy the Heaven's Keys from I think Brocker's Workshop when you get to this section, because the built-in Holy with like essentially nothing but undead enemies will make life easier. I think it's better than just buying the Dragon's Bite daggers, which have higher physical, but that Holy will make up for it. Or at least buy it for like your next New Game Plus or something. And just swap back to the Holy once you need them. Fire is also always a good alternative. Sickness must be purged after all.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
I need to get my pawn their weapon. Ooh, another fairy stone.
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks.
So you're gonna be burning
There might
3 of
even be a
those
few
once
in
I
there.
at least do this walk.
I've got to stop picking up every little thing.
Magma scale. There.
We cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
Do we have access to ice? Well, that didn't work as well as I hoped. What, boy? I have a pure magic attack, so I don't need a hammer or anything. I'm a wizard.
A peculiar sensation filled me during my time with your face. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen.
Also, I'm probably gonna do the
I was relieved beyond measure to
handle
find that
the
our bond
recruited
remained
pawns.
unsevered for all that.
HPs. I probably just could be
Well,
hiring a
this
lot of
reunion
separate
is.
pawns as time
Must
goes
have been
on.
a shock to find the world so changed upon your waking.
We wasn't that big of a gap, but we regardless. Ooh, Wakestone. Also known as an all-heal elixir post-death. The hell is that? That's not like Lich.
I weren't expecting mercy.
Oh, it went down like a bitch. I like how the dramatic music's playing. Ooh, fairy stone. No, our fairy stone. Does that put us up? 7. Oh, good. Oh, this could be easy. Plus, I think I have 4 in my storage? 3. Okay, so we're sitting on 10 in total. Just 7 are on me. Well, my pawn spell through. Oh, there's a Zombo. There you go. Yeah, sure, high five.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Oft do we
conversation?
call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It certainly isn't
I
easy
hear
work,
Saurian question
but I
mark?
am proud to be counted upon.
Yep, that looks like a Saurian right there. Oh boy, Rift Crystals. Almost got to it. Hello, also, welcome.
Who's taking the initiative, I'll have to know.
Feast your eyes on this.
They might be in your debt.
How are you
Hang in
doing?
there. You'll pull through.
almost to our destination, and I see a Gore Chimera in the distance. We'll make friends with that later. No, get back here, man. No, not churches. I was trying to like angle it, but it wouldn't let me. But yeah, welcome to the end of the world. You missed it last time, but unless you went back to watch the stream, then otherwise, you know exactly what's going on.
Into my pack, don't you worry.
I thought that was a lich, but no, just my mage hovering. Spinning as if I was a tree. So, we went off script, and the, Pathfinder's upset with us. He's essentially a DM who got mad at his player for not, ruining his perfect campaign. So he's just ending the world to start over.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns.
Like even the fight with the dragon, which I did.
For allies.
The dragon doesn't even really want to fight you because he kind of just knows what's going on. It kind of hints at who the true bad guy is. And right now we're walking on the ocean floor. I'll let Amy handle that. More Ferris dance. Another thing to explain, which I said earlier on the last stream, there's no more day-night cycle. But we can only rest, but resting causes the world to slowly disappear. Like when we first got here, the start of the game Melv section, we can no longer explore. And each rest, the world will slowly be eaten away until like only here is left.
Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
If you're wondering what all the red is, that's the bride. It actually plays a plot in the role. I meant story. Plays a role in the plot. I'm still sick. Huh. Get down. Wow, they weren't kidding. All roads really do lead to Grand Soren.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen?
What a twist, as the kids say.
I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and sought ere greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One, the being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Was all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false.
I love his
Be they
voice.
man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall.
So is this
I
the
can
end? Yeah, this is the
myself.
end game.
Falter not, newest of the Arisen.
Like the game might end tonight, depending on how long it takes me.
Just and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin,
I'll bring
leave them
snacks and
here.
soda pop. Please do.
For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place
Oh,
of
more fairy
refuge is a
stands.
splendid idea.
'Tis safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once a crowd settles in.
So yeah, this
I
place
knew
we're
it to be
at
so.
is essentially this world's of the multiverse's Grand Sword for the first game. Like, that door's the main entrance in the original game, which should be on this side. So this isn't exactly the same world. I think that's what they're playing at. Keep it like the same, but not, same thing, like, the port crystal I started at is, Cassidus. The fishing village for the first one. So our goal now is to go to the major, settlements, destroy these red things, and try to evacuate everyone. So we have the Trickster, the Mystic Spearhand Teacher, the Dragon Forged here now.
Since times of old, remember, draconic blood.
What I plan to do with my crystals I'll be getting throughout this adventure is I want to get my sword. You know, I'm not a fighter or a warfarer right now, but I want my Dragon's Dogma. There's also some great armor sets. I already got the Mystic Spearhand ones for myself and for my pawn with the Ranger, but I might grab some stuff for like a New Game Plus.
Flows through the veins.
Oh, let's Dragon Forge my weapon. Get that as strong as possible.
Then I bid ye farewell.
Well, it takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with.
Oh, my
Our
Dragon's
funds are
Dogma
better
too.
spent elsewhere.
Gold is a
I
resource
get the
best
joke.
spent judiciously. Skeleton, there! Well done.
Fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
I was gonna port to him, but they killed it in time. I'll let them finish it off, I'll get the loot.
Naught
damn.
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Okay, I can't break the head with that. Curses.
You'll not live to regret this. That was
The
impeccably
pawns are
timed,
really
Arisen.
chatty. I like they talk more in this game with like more varied dialogue instead of telling me that won't something packs. I feel the one I knocked already in the pile didn't die.
common materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted.
I gotta be
Shall we see
careful.
what we can find?
So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the red light next to Vermin first. Or Vernworth. Whatever the town's called. I'll never properly remember. Can't see anything. There's a lot of skellies.
All right.
Good work!
I'm in.
I like that.
I don't know what this one's doing. What do I hear? Wings? Is it Jeff? Oh no, it's the Gore Chimera that I was saying we're gonna say hi to. No, that's a Minotaur. Never mind. I think it's a Gore Minotaur though.
Let us finish this! Bring the beast down!
Focus attack.
Get wrecked. Look at this random pawn has just been following me along. I mean, it's technically another fighter, so I won't, take a look at the sorcerer, you know what I mean. I won't say no to an extra body. They just want to vibe. I mean, I won't deny that. Deny them that privilege. How far am I from my destination? Oh, we got a while. It's all good. There's Harv. Other than this walk, I will be abusing fairy stones and stuff.
Be wary! Wargs are on the prowl!
Oh, you're the one with the pointed fangs I was looking for like all playthrough. Ow, don't know why I flew off, but okay.
Victorize on this!
Fairy stone, but no pointed fang. Curse you. Is that bubble thing a barrier? Yes. So it makes Mystic Spear Hand very strong.
Oh, but I do miss the luxury of an
Like, you've
ox
heard of
cart now that
eye
they're not
frame, so a
operating.
Mystic Spearhead is eye
So
seconds.
find a way to travel.
Kudos to whoever said that on, like, a subreddit I went on. Credit goes to that person. It's not my joke. I give credit where credit's due. Probably shouldn't be fighting a strong enemy, but screw it. I need worm crystals. Help! 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 Help!
A
Help!
shallow bay, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Ow. Do I need to check your eyes, Amy? The bubble essentially protects me from everything that's not fall damage.
Hope you weren't expecting them.
The beast sits a fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Look out!
I might have to replace Amy soon, she doesn't have a lot of max health left.
We want to hold the high ground when fighting on an enemy. We can't have our foes using against us.
Master, watch out! My curative magics are at your disposal. Halt!
Once I'm in burn right now, switch pawns.
The beast is reactionary, lashing out in attacks. Might we not use this to our advantage?
Fear not. It is well in hand.
I love the sounds it makes.
This foe is nigh unstoppable. Watch. Must be on the planet and using its temper.
Then we best fell it quickly, or else wait till it furies and flies.
Amy. Not again.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Not doing a good job at that whole helping me thing, guys.
Blows to the head will send this foe reeling. That dragon is hideous to behold.
Oh, got a Mystic Archer chest piece. No, that's the normal Archer one.
On me when the time comes to challenge it. I shall see it slain.
Need a bubble bear in real life.
While in
Same.
another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
I would say yes, but I'm kind of just trying to progress with the stream. Actually, you're a
You
fighter.
can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is
You got good skills. You've only been leveled up in fighter.
my spec.
You're a Capcom pod. You have full health, and that's all that matters to me. Amy, you're fantastic. Have a flower and a heart.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with
Are you
my
fit to
performance.
travel? Then let's not.
The best way to replenish my support pods out is just get new ones. But they don't have a mace, which is the problem when it comes to these assholes. Oh, Bolt Saurian. Okay. Good bolt skills, I need those. It's kind of cool to see infighting. I love it when I get the chain high fives.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little...
Yeah, I know, but I can't help but pick up every little thing. It's in my character. Alright, once I get to, Vernworth after this fight, I'll make sure to, drop everything off. Nothing in the tail. Fairy Stab. We're almost to the first light.
Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how.
The reason I'm walking to this one is because this one has personal value to me. It's also technically the only red light not directly in a city.
I'll go and open the chest.
Oh, the Ring of Disfavor. I don't need a ring for that. People don't like me normally. Oh wow, twins that died next to each other.
Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
That move will never not be cool. I just wish I didn't eat so much stamina. Exploded.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
The perfect team.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Also, spoiler alert, much like the first game, the post what has 3 health bars, so it's gonna fight me. Oh, wonderful! Luckily my bear ate most of that. Ow. I should have eaten before stream, so I get hungry. Up, up, up. Do you have any more moves than just yell? Come on, man, you can't play Sekiro and parry everything.
Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge. Understood.
Thank you for the fairy stone and your bones. First, so we got out of that
Great.
relatively,
Light your lantern, Master.
good. Bubble Buddy. I might swap out the counter, like this move. It's one of those moves I think is good, but also it never really suits my playstyle.
Here we go again.
Fight.
Speaking of, I don't know if it's just a function of the end of the world, but I'm curious if there's dragon blood happening. I can't even see your eyes. This one I saw from one angle, they're blue. I have to just go by your voice.
Understood.
That's not circle.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Oh, there's an ogre. Oh, good at all heal elixir. We could ignore the ogre and just keep going. Now, so I get for not putting the shield up before I went ham.
Most impressive, Master. Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding. Stay with me. Wait a moment.
I hate these purple ghosts.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who can say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead try to better
Spinning always works. Alright, we're at our first light at the Blue Moon Tower. Oh, hello. You can imagine how much of this part of the game is just a big field trip for me. They drop an outfit I really kind of want. It's like a black version of what he's wearing, but they just never drop it.
You would gather materials here, Master.
Oh yeah, this is like the stairs where you fight all the skeletons or bandits on the way up. It's like usually a fall there. You could kind of come here and like jump over to get to like a certain treasure chest. Don't know what... Oh, that's a zombie, okay. Apparently in New Game Plus, you can technically upgrade your skills to make them cost less stamina. Don't know if that's true, but if it is, then we have a field trip with that skill.
Feast your eyes on this!
Noggin. This is the stairs leading up to the very top.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Oh, that's, that was my asthma. I knew that. Just testing it for my pawns. Let it not be said, I don't care for them. Another Ferris down. That puts us at, 21, plus the 3 in our storage.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be...
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
Oh, white cobble, I have like tons of that. And this is where we fought the Griffin.
You're welcome.
So
to
you
take
can
whatever
hear me
you like
fine,
from my
right?
pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
It's over here before I start the fight. Oh, treasure. Summoner's Crown. That I can wear it, but yes, for tricksters. I mean, I'll be the only one who can wear it if I was Warfarer or a trickster. Okay, let's knock out the first light. Draw the Godsbane blade. So this is essentially the brine I'm fighting. Or at least some creature created and powered by the brine.
I'll turn you into a bit.
Nice shot. I don't know if I could be consumed by the brine it has, but the screen did flash red, so I should be careful about where I am. Ah, you don't say. What tipped you off? Was it the dragon? Man, I miss what I think meat gave stamina.
The same eye that looked the original frame of such promise, now beholden
Got it all wrong. I'm sure our archers did not seek a reward, only to help those in need.
The hell are you on about? Where do you have more lights? On your butt, of course. It's always the butt. Why am I not going for the booty? A tail blocked by teleport.
Tis ideal terrain for fighting so nimble a foe. Let us use this height to find an optimal place to strike.
Shield, please. Shield allies. Don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it.
Dogma, watch out!
They also mentioned that the gloves are off. These dragon designs are fire. Oh, I love it. You should see the other one we have to fight. I think we only fight one of this one. Which is a shame. I shouldn't. Okay, note to self, that does not save me from fall damage, as I once thought it did. Luckily I have that warrior thing on that I take less on that teleporting onto it. But I have a warrior augment on that reduces the amount of lost gauge I accumulate.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I don't know if I lost my grip, but... Okay, Ava, if you're not using these, I'm taking these back. Yes, I did lose my grip.
Together now. The attack is blocked.
I shall lead the charge.
That scream. Okay, so only got a little bit of brine left. Yeah, I don't say. But yeah, the entire first part of this game is just easy mode, and then the gloves come off. And you have dragons throwing nature at you. Man, where would I be without this Mystic Spear hand shield? Can you come down? Man, the one thing about warfare is having a bow.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Please do, I have no stamina. Oh, that slept is the punch in the face. Yeah, Harlan's got the right idea. How the hell is a fighter hitting that fast while mounted? Even with Gouging Strike, that doesn't do that much.
What a feat! The creature is vanquished! And it appears the Red Cloud's advance has been stalled as well.
Okay. They gave us 75 crystals. Don't know if I'll get enough for the weapons. But I'm at 90, so I only need like 20 more. I still have 40 in my storage, so I can get the sword at least. Vernworth. Let's do the evacuation.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
We're gonna stop by my house, but we're not gonna sleep because of the timer thing.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh, I found a Seeker's Token at some point. Neat. Ava, what's on you? Your old armor. Makes sense. I mean, this can go away now because we can't camp.
Our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
How's everyone's health? I could keep them around for a while. Quest. Not that. How many all heals are on me? 1. Let's find... Do I not have the quest on? No, it is. Oh, so we can't use ox carts anymore. I think to even, like,
Oh, What does this say?
Oh, that's my
A
pawn.
thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
There we go.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month?
Vacationing.
The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city. I see.
Enjoying the game
May
so
have to
far?
be
At
for
least this
best.
part of it.
Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King.
Yeah, but Sven's been being a boss.
'Tis easily done.
I love the atmosphere, all the red and everything really, and just the pillars of light really sell the whole end times vibe for me.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast.
Also, I just
for
say
the
how
likes
cool
of
the
me.
Mystic Spear Hand's like
Let
best
us
armor
endeavor
is.
to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Like I hear them perfectly, despite like how far I am from them. I remember when I had to sneak through here, but it really makes me think, like, you don't actually have to sneak.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you.
I say Sven rocks the royal look. Like, well, the more in-charge royal look.
Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal.
That's fast.
A full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I cannot bring myself to leave my own mother behind. If I cannot convince her, I mean to remain here and share in her fate. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I
He's a
would
good
fain
guy.
welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
We're gonna solve the whole, is this our room? No.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
I'm glad we had this conversation with the wall between us.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna take this and show it to your kid. What a wacko. You're about to find out that she's not as bad as she's been painted. Like, what she's doing is she's trying to stop the whole every Arisen becomes ruler tradition, because not all Arisen are good people.
Yes? This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Aught inside. 'Tis a... letter. Might you excuse me? I would speak with Mother. Mayhap there is hope of changing her mind yet. All she did, all the scheming, all the plots, 'twas all for me, you see. So I cannot leave her to her fate.
You gotta do. I'm gonna watch this moment, though. I deserve that much. Don't
Mother,
mind me.
I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that.
Don't mind me. I love family drama.
Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wish to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided. Had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together, we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders.
We must make a show of it.
That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Are you nice to me now?
My son, your kindness will save many lives.
Yeah, no, sadly I'm not gonna get, like, thanked for this. Should've killed her when I had the chance. That's where I draw the line. If I don't get thanks, it's just kill. Now, let's go secure those ox carts. Why am I not getting quest markers? Oh, because it's not the same exact quest I was on. I forgot they kind of separate these. Before I leave this place, remind me to grab more all-heal elixirs.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety.
Typical rich people.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. That fellow over there gave me a handsome price for half a dozen of them.
Well, if talking doesn't work in these situations, there's always this option.
What are you doing? Put that away. No! Spare me! I pray you! I fear for my life.
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. And if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
Okay, we got the,
And good riddance.
cards. Let's go tell Sven.
I doubt there ever was a more cravenly character in all Vermund.
True enough.
Remember, violence solves everything. If it doesn't, use additional violence. Don't actually do that, though.
We shall await you here, Master.
I gotta get the boring evac mission out of the way. Like, the fight at the Blue Moon Tower ruins is gonna be the most fun fight, but this is the most boring evac. So is the elf one, but the elf one's at least short. Because all it requires me to do is just, like, talk, warp, do something, come back, and they just leave. Sup?
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do?
I have them.
My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our
Oh
preparations.
man, I did not know he was
I will
still
inform
exactly
the
right there to be the
forthwith.
bump into him. Oh, I also get crystals for the evac. Nice.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, I got a thanks. Okay, cool. I don't have to kill her while Sen's not looking. Are my inner thoughts coming out again? Okay, let's go grab my, You have evacuated the people of Vernworth. Okay, do you want to see the elves, Back Batal, or like the volcano town evac next? Plus the dragon fight. So I remember how to navigate the city so I can go collect the stuff I need to pick up. Withdraw. Just gonna take all that with me because I'm pretty sure I gotta go through them. I put a lot of rotten meat in my dresser drawer. I also got an eternal wake stone. I think 7 wake stones will be enough to keep me going for a while. those away. Okay, I haven't gotten an answer, so we're just gonna do the elves next. Yeah, all the water in the world is just gone, because remember there's like a massive like lake here. Which also has ruins. The water's a spirit. I know it's too far away from be it, but I feel it's supposed to be a reference to like the water cavern in one. At least there's no more brine to hinder us. Well, the thing is that the brine is all up there. It's in the sky. And like, all this is brine. All this is brine that's eaten the world.
There are many who still await our aid.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
But yeah, the brine is slowly just consuming the world to reset it. Brine sure the evil dragon's Dogma. It's funny because I think it's all based off like a meme. I don't know if I showed it off in the end of the original game, but if when you're playing as God at the very end, spoilers. But if you're this far into my video series, then you should know that I've been spoiling one like hell. So it's your fault at this point. But you can go. The brine can still eat you despite being God. So I think like the brine being the big bad guy and like his shit is based off that stupid meme. But I also love the twist. Because it's like, it's all...
I shall lead the charge. Of course.
Man, do I hate... Bro, it's just a slug. I'm glad that fucked my frames. Uh-oh. This is probably gonna kill me. Well, it's a good thing I brought all those wake stats. Oh, I'm alive. But my frames are dying. Hi, I'm Leon. Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on why Dragon's Dogma 2 is the best game of 2024. Sacrifices must be made. You know, I agree. And I'd rather it be the frames than me. I don't know what killed me. Maybe I was on the brine too much. Well, that's one of my quote-unquote full heal elixirs.
The fiend moves nimbly by themes of its terrain. Try to keep it within your gaze at all times.
They have to follow close behind it. We can find a way to get ourselves into an advantageous position.
By your means.
I could just have enough frames to see the game. Get off the brine.
I will finish this here and now.
Personally, well, these are fun. They're kind of annoying because it's like you can only hit these spots, and if you don't have a lot of stamina recovery stuff like I do, you're gonna be here a while. Thank you. I don't know if I can climb up there fast enough. Thank you, shield. Where are the things I should be hitting? Aha. Well, that didn't get me to where I wanted to be, but I think my frames are slowly coming back. That fire is very close. Okay, sadly, Harlan's probably gonna have to be swapped out after this fight. At least Jen only need like one poke hole. Can't see shit. Other way, please.
I shall heal you at once. Halt.
Okay. I'm in a terrible place to be. If I get this last one, I might be able to stop it. We're going super worm. That's not what the last one was. Oh boy. Well, help me. Ow. Okay. I brought all these wake stats. Where are your last pimples for this step? Aha. My frames are not happy. To be honest, either am I right now.
I miscalculated.
Do not give up hope. Help will come.
Where's Ava?
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
I think she got eaten by the Brun. Wonderful. Well, that's some affinity loss. Hopefully that doesn't ruin what I've been building her affinity for this whole time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to swap out the pawns. And maybe reset the game at this point. Like, I don't hate this fight, I just feel it's got a lot of padding.
This ends here.
Why did you catch me, dude?
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Just need to destroy what's on its head area. If I can see what's going on. You know what, I'm just gonna stay away from that.
The brine has receded. We'll not find a better opening. Strike the storm. Now!
Okay, done. 2 more to go. I think they're all just this fight. Well, this is 2 of each.
'Tis heartening to think that the peril has passed by our efforts, if only for a time. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Okay, let's get Ava back. Think we should hard reset the game.
I fear for the arbor. Red with fury. What have we done to earn its
Very
ire?
world.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
So she never left.
I may have gotten a little reckless, but that's all in the past now, isn't it?
Yeah, let's quickly talk with you just so we can kind of get your stuff backed up. Stop running from me. You're like my actual cat. I know I named you after her, but stop.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Ma. 'Tis clear we are little welcome here.
Hopefully that has not ruined all of the affinity I have accumulated throughout this entire playthrough. Okay, we gotta just save real quick. Restart the game. It is hot in my room. I might put the AC on. I think I'll put the AC on. I am putting the AC on. I know it hasn't in the past, but if you hear it, I apologize. I am dying. Alright. Just chill here for a bit. So what's your thoughts on the end game of Dogma? Like, I personally love it, and yeah, the fight feels like it has a lot of padding. But I think it's still intense. I think it's an interesting change in the first one. I'm not sure if I feel it's better or worse. Desolation of Land makes it feel big, but also empty. Yeah, I kind of feel that. Canyon, though, also deserted, didn't give that emptiness. This was a cramped map. Yeah, the whole extra seabed area that's like the Dogma 1 map. I think it's like the highlight of the end of the world. Otherwise, the end game is really, if you're not trying to do everything, it's really just port crystal everywhere. But like, I guess sounds selfish. I'm trying to at least end the game within the next stream. Because I kind of want to just play the game for myself again. And like 100% it. And I freaked out for some reason. Okay, get the game back up. Totally fair, nothing wrong with that. I'm happy you understand. I'll probably make a new Arisen and Pawn. I'll probably keep it just New Game Plus so I don't lose the progress, because I need to get all the badges for my Pawn to 100% the game. And the Sphinx is one of them. You need at least 5. Also, you get to see a cool thing if, because you weren't here when I first started. Give it a sec. Hopefully the game picks it up. The title screen now does say Dragon's Dogma too, instead of just Dragon's Dogma. As a ruined Grand Sorin that plays in the background. I love it because the first part of the entire game is just Dragon's Dogma 1 kind of just being retold. A no-name becomes Arisen and you go on this adventure to get your heart back. But going off the script leads you to this, and it's now the second game. Like, even when you first arrive in this area, it actually title drops Dragon's Dogma 2. Ah, good frames.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here. Yet this place is all we know. All we have. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place
I like the pawns in the background fighting for the bridge.
I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
I knew it to be so.
I will say to the previous thing about, if it's better or worse, I'll say it sells it better, but yeah, unlike the first one, the map just feels emptier, while the first game's map kind of added new enemies. It kind of just made things harder. It was the same thing but harder, but at least the map didn't feel kind of just sparse with everything. Well, this one makes the map bigger, but you're kind of right. Like, it just kind of feels, kind of mundane. Thematically, it's better, though. I think you know my thought entirely. It definitely shows the stakes being as dire as they are, but because of that, the map feels dead and deserted, which is the intention. Because you want to just fetch out the important bits rather than making the player want to walk through desolation. Yeah, like, the biggest issue with the end game I have, which I understand it kind of makes it, like, encourages the player to do what they have to quickly. So like I said, you get, like, 10 rest before the game boots you to the finale. If you do the 4 lights, which are half done with, you can trigger it earlier. But if you don't do them and you rest, you start losing the map. If you do the 4 lights before resting, you still have your 10 timer, like your 10 uses of resting at like a inn, etc. But the map stays the same. Like, you are given incentive, there's the dragons, there's getting the worm crystals to buy the best equipment. But I don't think there's enough in it to justify that that internal clock and that rush of urgency, or else you kind of lose access to this. You can only get back by going through the game again.
Kasinke telpe nun filarer, nun mor arta her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne, iav stir lalasta, nun falasmir maganano.
I should probably be reading this, but I'm sure you can. Like, my goal is to kind of just get enough crystals to probably buy the Dogma sword and, with the shield plus armor, if possible. Or I might ignore the, weapons, get them the next time, and just play, and get it all on my own time through another playthrough. Depending if I want, like, armor for fashion for my, redesigned opponent, or is it?
Nevea tara morivin. Lis fa alda kar kemen rose oi andil. Kemen rose elame mor orne arenka liasur. Lia arranca su morivin. Lia morivin unduiros mine falis ne kenalien martir. Alan venis in heranon eluisoronne eruor.
Nun is amanda kill anadur fenon.
Kem rose andil soron russa ne karilm irarato. Ne chiameran infiria flasestir. E yame via angamar en adaya. Moretele erando morivun telume.
Findalnar, morivin les chiamenon? Nefa oyo sur, airando vanitol manantar, minas vana teralia.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir, tindome ingarina fa alme.
So, fun fact, which I never had this issue, I did it. If you don't do, like, all the elf quest, like getting, like, the materials for her to heal the tree, do his archery thing, I don't think you could actually clear this.
Sorne am famelto. Vanalin huror soron. Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon. Anne ata her firnis. Nun is amanda kill angadur.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
'Tis easily done.
Back to Grand Soren.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Like, what I might try doing, just to prove that the world is as empty as we say, is once I get the lights done, I'll end the stream when all the evac missions are done and the dragon fights are done. And before I end it, we'll do one more stream, explore, and then do the last, like, fight. Think that's fair?
Since times of Eld, remember, draconic...
It's like that way, we could knock out all the stuff, like bigger stuff tonight, or at least I think I have time for like one more evac after this, especially how long the fights take. And then I'll probably tomorrow night we'll do the last one and just explore the world as long as we can, and then top off the stream with the game. Okay, so you only need 150 for the sword and shield. Okay. I kind of like the, I wish a chess piece of this set from Dark Arisen was here, but it's not.
Blood flows through the veins of... Then I bid ye farewell.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew you.
You have my fullest confidence. There is a matter I would entrust to you alone.
My dude, I'm sorry, but I'm not escorting you in this. Bye, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. So I don't have him here yet, but Masterworks all, you can't go wrong.
Choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
My pleasure. Besides, remember the Pawns Guild that used to be here? Here's even the Riftstone. If we could go through this wall, we could go to the Everfall. Man, I have a lot of Rift Crystals. I've been doing favorite pawns. It doesn't look like, anything's been updated, sadly. This one here, which, from a few streams ago, Yoon, that was, like, being a really cool badass thief with us. They have a different name now, but they have Dragon's Plague last I seen them, so I can't hire them. I mean, I could, but that won't necessarily be good.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Really, a lesser dragon for a fake fairy stone? You know what, just for that, that's justifying hiring your pawn. Mage, because we need a healer. And what do you think? Warrior or sorcerer? Warrior's what the dice says. Alrighty, I think Warrior's been our underutilized one, because I kind of filled that role for most of the game through playing Warrior or Warfare. Yeah, see, this is like the best, like, mage gear right here.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared. Between
yeah, sure. I really just need you guys for your HP, not like your actual kit. But the kit at the same time would be nice.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be
If we
proud
share
of.
our strengths, we can...
Let's see, where's a warrior? Is that Aquaman?
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
Yeah, sure. I'll get you, but I want to see if there's at least another one. You have the warrior super sword, dragon forged. Ooh, what's your skill kit?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
Why'd you make your face
I'll
look
never
at the
fall in
Sphinx?
battle so long as I'm
Super
around.
impressive, but why? Oh, we have no augments on.
I'll carefully conserve my strength.
Did you have augments on? Yes, okay, you're the winner.
And then...
That's the one we just hired.
Over many fierce battles was our bond forged.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I kind of wanted that sword for my Warfarer, but maybe. It's just that Dragon's Dogma is such a cool freaking blade.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is... When pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Okay.
I shall sniff them out. I found a place with some useful materials.
Gotta keep
for
that up,
enhancing
get that
our...
affinity back up.
Stay with me always, Arisen.
Well, they're
I wish for
blushing, so I
nothing
guess
more.
it's fine. But, yeah. That's the blacksmith's home that we, saved this kid with the wake stone. That's the field we fought the cockatrice in. This leads to the noble quarters, at least one of the directions. I would say the thing about this end of the world for me, due to, this being the map of the first game, is that it really hits me in the feels. Holy hell, that's a lot of money. Oh, they survived. You're just kind of seeing a place I visited for so many years of my real life. Kind of just, in shambles. Like, here's the entrance to the Duke's Castle. Over that way you can meet the, Duke's wife. I believe this is Furnival's home. Here's the church. Arbor hard cutting. I saw it taking root. That's a quick tree. But it just kind of hits me in a way that, like, I get to see one of my favorite games ever kind of just be here again. Sure, this might not be the same exact world, because Grand Soren's backwards. But everything else is, like, Cassidus. This probably would have been, like, the encampment. This whole area is probably our, like, mountain range. The area outside Grand Soren. And then, like, the way up to, Blue Moon Tower. The Witch Woods would have been, like, probably over here. But yeah, despite all this game's flaws and Capcom trying to diamond nickel it with like DLC purchases, which you can get every single item in the game. You don't actually have to spend anything. I just absolutely love this game.
There are useful
As I said in like another stream, which I'm sure I have, it is perfectly okay to like a game that has a problem or flaws, as long as you're not blind to them and accept them as part of the entire thing, and not like deny them. You gotta take the good and the bad.
Casinque telpi nun finaler. Lera ne fir heranon, anne arta her firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun mintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune faluntena.
Nenamboe yavstir uru findalnar. Liateren ayale.
It's a good thing that through me, his kids got like outside world experience for the little sanctuary.
Kemen ros uruneteren, neromen anartelpe minasfana. Nun kemen ros ostoluin eldalia, ne kemen vea alcarua.
Luintarme kinalen meltolu, parantelume anlis, ne kemen kayayinju nun sil. Ne melto linkan aldacar, an fir nun fiamur. Morivin paran vanis tiel?
Palan hiar menran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an erumar isil rod eteller, lera aiapena. Nenwen mor aiwanon.
Gotta catch them
Alcarwa
all.
fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalasta, nun falasmir maganano.
Now the calamity passes, if it passes. Feel free to take your home back, but like,
I thank you, friend.
maybe in Dragon's Dogma 3.
exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow
30
stronger
more
someday.
crystals.
Having said that, it is quite a relief.
Okay, I have remembered, we only have to fight that one slug dragon one more time. One of them is more of a puzzle kind of fight and not an actual, like, fight. Alright, so back Batal or the Volcano Island as our next target. Also,
should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
as I say, this gear
glad to assist.
is the best sorcerer outfit, and I for one think it's great. I kind of just like the runes and patterns on it. And that cape goes really fucking good with it. Volcano? Okay, so we're gonna have to fight that slug dragon again.
Her peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Phasus. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. I was relieved beyond
What I
measure to
might
find that
do
our bond remained unsevered for all
is I'm
that.
not gonna bother trying to navigate the elf menu without a elven speaker.
And there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to...
Shall we see if I have enough crystals overall to get a set of armor for Warfarer? And kind of try to use daggers and bow to deal with the dragons.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehun.
Okay, we're gonna do Volcano, so we'll do Back Batal for the last one. You know what? I'll change my vocation here, just so we can use Warfarer to look at the armored weapons.
Good feeling about this one.
I believe this one. That one. Yep, okay. I know how to read elf. But I memorized the position of the dialogue trees. Grab my bow. Grab my daggers real quick. We destroy the frame rate. It really do be fighting us.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Since times of remember.
Alright. Headpiece. At the moment, I could care less about. Now, the thing is that you didn't see what gear looks the best together. So we had to buy one. And then look at the other. Though it seems the frame rate went back to normal, thankfully. Honestly, I kind of think the Mystic Spearhand outfit is the best. But I also... This top is also Spearhand. So the shoes are not. Or I could go full metal. I just have like the best defense possible. What do you think? Man, the sleeves on this, though, are not the best looking. It's either that or we keep the Mystic Spearhand look and just grab the weapons. I think I might do that. I'll probably grab like other armor pieces and stuff in the future. Alright, do we want to go with Dragon's Bite and go with the warrior skill, or Dragon's Dogma? Dogma, I gotta keep the theme. Alright, and we'll grab the shield with it, leaving us with 120. Which, how much is this armor together? 70, 300. Because I'm planning on making my my new pawn like my healer, so I might get those weapons, get this armor. So when I play the next round, I have a mage with good equipment. / sorcerer with good equipment. Oh no, only sorcerers can wear this. Well, they could be a sorcerer too. So I think I'll do that. Leave me with exactly 20. I purchase.
Chronic blood flows through the then I bid ye farewell.
Remove. Change order. Put that there. The daggers aren't equipped. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that works for like a wandering look. I guess this has a house icon. Oh, I can actually live here. We're still gonna get like 100 something more crystals from like the other 2 dragons in evac, so I can still get the other stuff. I just now need a vocation guild. Is there one here? Have I evac someone with that thing? By the looks of it, no. We're not gonna do the back batal thing yet. I'm just stopping here to use their vocation guild.
You've pushed your luck too far. I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal.
I guess this will be partly started, but we'll come back to it after, as long as we don't rest.
We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it.
Those pawns are lining up to talk to me. I can see them in the back. Okay, if I talk to her, it will trigger. And then all those pawns disappeared. No, they're right there.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Can we manage to sneak away?
Boy, looking, no need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim.
I'll go full moon slash. And for bow, honestly, this skill's way too simple and good to use. Let's get the lost damage gauge thing.
You've naught to lose. Well, got any fight?
Like how there's always time to turn in
Pleasure doing
tokens.
business.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case.
Don't know if I'll have materials,
are granted entry.
but
Ruckus tick, so ask away. My hand.
let's get, if I have enough money, the better bow and the better daggers. Well, these are like the second best of the series. They don't get, well, they do get new armor, but, what's this look like? Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. So they want God's Beast and its name has to be cool looking, right?
There is that. You're
Oops.
just
No, I still have the same menu. Okay, good.
disposal, sir.
Enhance. Can upgrade my top. All the way, good. Don't have the money for that. Boost Dragon's Dogma. Need Medusa Bones. And I need Wake Stones.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, at least I won't die as fast.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
By what margin will it improve our performance?
I love the
in
little
battle, I
hydras
wonder?
on this bow. But I am going to sell stuff because if I'm gonna have to fight that thing again without the shield, I want my equipment as top notch as possible.
Most of our guests are murdered. Only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers.
At the end of the world, money is everything, huh? Yeah. In case the world doesn't end, they need to make profit. What is all of... Oh, this is my storage. Which is where I said I'll be selling from, so why am I confused? Alright, let's, sell stuff. Keep that. Sell my old shield. Sell my old sword. Sell my that. I'll sell this, but that one person who visited like one of the first streams gave me this, and I don't want to sell it out of respect. So they didn't have to do that for me.
Do come again.
Wait, why is Drax's Dogma not equipped? Which will technically overall be better still, but just for the sake of looking at different weapons.
Most of our guests are only do take care to leave the room as you found it.
I know we said that money's important, but this guy is still like, hey, it's the end of the world, but make sure you keep the place fucking clean.
If there's one thing...
What's still on me that's heavy? I guess my stuff isn't Dragon Forged. I also have all these on me, and the Wake Stones. Makes sense.
I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers. Do come again.
So one thing that Dragon Forging your equipment does is not only does it give it like a massive stat boost, it also cuts the weight in half.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast.
Okay, let's do what upgrades I can.
Let us endeavor to keep
with Brock, so ask away. My hammer is...
Even if it's one, it's something. Of course, pointed fang. I've been not picking up the ghost, pink ghost stuff, it seems. Whoops.
Is at your disposal.
Alright, I should upgrade my... my cat is fully upgraded. Okay.
Sir, pleasure doing business with you.
Alrighty, let's, evac the volcano, and then we'll fight the thing at the volcano. Evac. We got 9 lake stones. I have range options now. The frame somehow came back. Okay, apparently there's something above me. Just seeing that wall of brine in the distance is just... damn.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I don't think it's exactly here, because I didn't know how the whole thing worked my first time. So I think I have to go to the...
I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? It is a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us.
This is new to me.
Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense. But as for his wife, well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as to her. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Okay, I never got to do this before.
I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
True enough.
Okay, so this is an extra one I was not expecting.
Pray, light your lantern of
So we're going to do this, and then we'll do the last two next stream. Your entire paragraph about talking about a memory of someone when the yeah, the pods are so in step with each other. I feel so good to have my trusty sword in hand. Are they banded? They just said examined, but nothing happened. I ain't even going the right way. Yeah, I am. Their house is like here. Right, I did travel through here last stream last week. Since I never rested the place, the path should be clear. Yeah, because that's where I dropped some rotten meat. I should have if I'm still using that bow on Ava, I should have given her mine this Dragon Forge.
In truth, I cannot help but fear what lies ahead. Yet I shall defend our master's world all the same.
I think we just get here by walking through the seafloor, since, well, you technically have to walk along it to get to their home.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
There, Master! Dorians!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
Come on, guys. I was hoping to. I did not miss. Most likely be next stream, but remind me to pick up the materials from the pink ghost I've been killing, because I have not been doing that.
Oh,
they're outside waiting.
Whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful, The path seems much changed since last we walked it.
Well, good thing I killed everything between here and Timbuktu. Before we continue, there's something I have to read. Because the blade worthy of its namesake when wielded by capable hands, continuing to strike without taking damage empowers the blade. Okay, so it's kind of the same as the other one. I don't know if it's true, but if I just keep landing hits without taking hits, I'll actually start doing more damage. I have to confirm that. So I think like the warrior one, the dragon's bite,
call on you to carry the burdens we cannot.
is something along the lines of like, the more damage you take, the
we should be able to move this boulder
more damage you do.
A firm push is what's needed here.
I thought all that white's like. That's what you get. Like I said, this part of Timbuktu I did not clear out.
There I see it. We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room.
Nope. Come on, guys, we're going the other way. Not dealing with that right now. Is a goblin alive?
We go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Now, I have no issue fighting a golem, but not with escorts.
A treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
Eva? Don't do that. You know, I wonder, cause like, so I had to just keep pausing. Last I played, this section was kind of like eaten up, so I failed to evac this place. So I did not know how the resting in time worked originally. But before, there was a red marker where you fight the slug dragon thing, but it's not here this time. I wonder if it's because I did the quest line where my pawn actually, I think you missed this, or for anyone who's missed this, the Talos, the giant statue that I fought a couple streams ago, my pawn took it over and just beat the shit out of dragons with it. So I don't know if doing that, made this no longer a fight. So we only just have this one to do.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That's a mystery no one will be able to solve. If you're a bandit, okay, you're all bandits. I highly suggest you don't do this. Oh, you're my escort. Don't take your head off.
Together we are indomitable.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Am I going the wrong way, or like just doing this quest added a few enemies along the road? Dude, that armor was like not low tier. I'll be rocking that shit.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Will do. I'm happy I was able to actually give in stuff. I'm glad I did a lot of the side stuff on and off stream.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
Oh, it's the warfare teacher.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance.
Of course.
It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, he thinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
I guess.
Here's as you say.
My friendship was high with them, so hopefully.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even you.
Let's see if you'll protect them.
Oh, bollocks. Of course you'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as you're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind. But you've my word. I'll get him to safety.
He seems to have acquiesced. Sir Ernesto will be thrilled to hear it, I'm sure.
Now I can't wait for, like, I don't know, a pack of wolves
correct.
refusing to evacuate with the citizens, so they're tearing everyone limb from limb. Now I have to talk to them to stop doing that.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamont's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
Indeed, you are correct.
Alright. I think with that is where we'll call it. I don't know if I still need to come here and evacuate. Think we got time to travel there? Alright.
I'll lead the way.
We'll at least walk there and see. Whether I have to or not, we'll stop at that location. So honestly, it's not that far of a walk, now that I think about it. Then again, I never fought the things along the way here.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
We must focus on finding beauty, whatever our discomfort.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Bitch.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe.
Well, time to put those holy daggers to use.
I believe
If I could
your
get up
foe
here.
is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns and summon them to water.
That juke. I watched that happen to him.
Take care where you place your feet. Our infighters like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemy.
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
Well, does it have the oomph of the greatsword I used to use? The sheer variety and speed kind of make up for it. And that perfect guard is just so satisfying to land.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt, I shall hold my tongue.
The dragon scales are nice, but
Ah, a ballista.
I need the
These
crystals.
have quite a long range.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
Oh, there's a minotaur that's on fire.
'Tis no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
It
Okay.
seems we have enraged our foe. A reckless opponent makes for easy
Oh, that would have been cool, but
by your lead.
better than getting hit, right? I like no matter the Saurian type, if you hit him in the tail... Oh, my mage is almost maxed out. Huzzah! One of the reasons I love playing Warfare, I don't have to play the other classes. I like how this area has it effectively changed.
You must cleanse yourself with that oil for taste.
My boot is a blunt weapon, I'll kick your ass. A lot of gobbies. Yeah, I was already engaging. Here, Goblin. I don't see Goblin. Oh, there you are. Stop that. Oof.
A focused attack will end this foe.
Where do you see said foe? Guess nowhere.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
Oh, hello.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate. You must remain vigilant.
Okay, we're here. There's a goblin. A lot of goblins. Hi. Good job. Okay, so I start to evacuate this area, and there's like fucking super golem.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
If it's steaming, that means we broke the thing, didn't we? The bad one, didn't we?
It's the simplest thing our foe knows to do. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike where it recovers. I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together, I think we can manage it.
more in here. I don't know how you get these to actually show up.
Get on. I shall propel you into the air.
Get me out of here. That did not work according to plan. But man, would I have been badass if it works.
You'll want to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us.
The head fell on me and ate the shield. Got some Electrum.
Thank you, friend. I dread to think what might have become of me had you not happened along when you did. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety, though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me, but the others here? Well, suffice to say, they won't be able to join us. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, I remember this.
Let me get that.
Tis locked, Arisen.
Be on the lookout for a likely looking.
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work.
Okay, once he shows us what we, the people who won't leave will end it, because I know what we have to deal with.
I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see.
This is where we started the game.
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen, take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that.
So I have
more importantly,
the
you've
Arisen
given me an inkling of the problem at hand.
plot swagger. If that's still a word people use.
Was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Unless... Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
Alright, this is a simple just open a few doors and he's there, so...
chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'll do this evac real quick. What treasure chest? How are you guys way over there? What happened? Ava's trying to get to it. Who am I to stop her?
Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
I know I keep saying I'm gonna end it and not end it and stuff, but
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I can't remember this doesn't take
No
long.
harm in picking a few.
Also, let's make the last stream shorter, or at least leave us with only one thing left to do. I think he's in here. Nope. Apparently I was in here in the past because the chests are open. Okay, there should be one more building. You know what they say, first tries the charm. There's the coward.
So, the pawns were being held here by the power of this godsway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
Imagine how much of a, like, bitch you gotta be to have the power to command pawns and then still die locked in a building like that. He is a grade A little bitch. You got the Riz. That's the word that everyone's using these days.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones.
No, there's still a lot of skin on him.
I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat.
Yeah, let me take the things that can't die to the grave with me. What an idiot.
At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
Okay.
Their evacuation is all but assured. Godsways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have their uses.
He's a good guy.
Outstanding.
I want to just ferry stone out of here. Okay. With that, we have evacuated
That went as well as we might have
Vernworth,
hoped.
the Sacred
Let
Arbor,
us cast our eyes about and analyze
the volcanic
situation.
encampment, and the ruins on the volcano island. All that's left is Back Batal.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic.
I have 70 again. Dragon's Wit is for sorcerers. Okay. It's the mage one. Oh, that. I think I only have 20 in the bank, so I'm still shy of being able to get that. Or anything else.
Blood flows to the...
Also on a Dragon Forge. I can say that for the future.
veins of lesser drink. Then I bid ye farewell.
Alright. With that, we're set up for effectively the last stream of Dragon's Dogma 2. She'll do anything special? I don't think so. Which part of me can't wait to do. So next time will be we do the Batal fight at evac, and then we'll explore as much of the post-game overworld as we can. And that will and then we'll do the final bit of the plot. It's kind of weird to say goodbye to this game again. I love seeing people slowly come into the city, like the ruins of Grand Soren. I'm kind of just delaying slightly because I just want to talk a bit. Oh, that's skeletons. That's not people.
The sea recedes, and clouds of red now cover our skies. Fell omens abound.
But how much would I bet my pawn has just noticed this? But my last question is, what do you think of the evac, like, side stories for the, end of the world? I personally really like it because it kind of brings into perspective just how much you've done for all these people. Especially to get to convince, like, that couple of the elf and dwarf, the warfarer dude, and everyone you befriended to kind of, like, you know, evac and keep going. How did I get to the castle gates again?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Oh boy, rift crystals. It's a good way to show how your actions directly affect people's lives. Agreed. Like, I know, like, a lot of the characters in the game's story doesn't really, like, you know, do much. And they're only, like, little footnotes. But I still like to believe that, this is how I interpreted the game, is that it's your adventure, it's about you, not all these people that just happen to be a part of it. Small, but they have a big impact after a while. kind of shows, at least for me, it won't be for everyone else, but I kind of like the sense of, I remember how to get there. Really shows that with how little you interact with some people, just how much you kind of grow to acknowledge them as a part of the world anyway. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like explore this next time. But it definitely kind of just, all this kind of brings your journey together, and I think that's the better part of this versus the first one's version. Because if I had to say, the first one, there's no reason to explore past Grand Soren unless you want to fight the special Wyvern Drake, and I don't know what you call the third one, so I always forget. It's Wyvern Drake Worm? That's it. They have like special dialogues, but that's about it. And all your time is mostly spent in the Everfall. But this at least allows you to go back to every location and kind of just help everyone you've ever come across. I think it does a good job of kind of just bringing it together for like one last hurrah. But here's the Duke's audience chamber, which we saw after we first explored that underground area. No, I'll try to remember it next time. I'm gonna just stop now. I said everything I want to say. Okay, all that's left is just do here. I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I think we'll make a route next time. For the finale. So kind of just explored this, so we don't need to do that. We'll probably go through Back Batal at as much as like Vernworth we can, and then kind of just warp back. I think that's a good way. We'll clear here tomorrow, or the next time I stream, through Back Batal. Kind of just follow all the way up. Do the main route. Maybe stop here. And then, maybe this. And then kind of circle back to here and finish the game. Alright. Help if I stayed on the, pause grave. Well played, thank you. Sorry for going on that little rant, but I kind of just actually wanted to just talk about the game. Screamo Black. But thank you all for watching. If you don't want to miss the finale, please sub to my channel, or else I'll do it without you. I'm still trying to reach 50 before my 1 year in October. So you want to help me reach the goal? Please consider just subbing. And with that, I want food. So I'll see you all next time. Take care.